It's from the start we've wondered Spider-Man and Venom, right? Do we still see a chance those two characters to interact? Do you have hope for that in the future?
I would love to see Venom and Spider-Man, but
He is Venom. He is Tom Hardy, everybody! Tom, let's start with you, man. This has been quite a journey with this character. Talk to me about what it's been like to go on a long road through 3 films with a character that's become so synonymous with your name.
You're right, it's been seven years this day. Like I started the day 7 years ago and now it's like something like it's nighttime. It's time to go to sleep.
No!
I've absolutely loved playing Eddie and Venom and other people that you don't know. Like it's been one of the best things I've ever done in my life, so it'd be sad to see him go.
Kelly, what's the first step when you guys start to approach a Venom film? Where do you even begin in cracking the story?
well, we're always starting with the comics and the books. Everything starts there. You know, it's always been about the Lethal Protector comics for us.
You're a co-writer of the story on this one, Tom. You're very involved in the creative process. When you guys are hashing out the story, what is that like? What is the process like in crafting a Venom story in the writer's room?
Well, I come up with these fantastic ideas. Like, literally, I have like a fantastic idea. I've had 5 already just in between when I started talking. It's just, and I'm still having them right now. And then what I'll do is I'll talk at Kelly, you know? And I'll keep talking until Kelly says that's enough. And then I'm like, yeah, she's got it. She's got it all there. And then Kelly goes away and comes back with things I never thought of. But it's all formatted perfectly, and I pat myself on the back.
Sifting through the genius of Tom Hardy.
It's like filtered through Kelly. My ideas turn into something completely different.
Is that accurate, Kelly? Would you like to set the record straight, or is it spot on?
No, that's about how it goes. There are some drawings involved as well.
Yeah, I draw on it, on the wall.
You're doing the drawings too?
100%.
Are you a good artist? This is
No, they're illegible. They're illegible. It's like out of a beautiful mind. I sort of like mind map and arrows and different colors, and I just hand it, and Kelly just knows what I'm saying.
You've been involved in film and TV in different capacities, but why was it important to be a creative partner in these films as opposed to an actor? And that's wonderful to show up on set and do your job, but to also be a creative partner behind the scenes.
I think, I'm a face puller, so it's not really hard to turn up and pull faces. That's like acting is like, for me, it's kind of a mimetic art, so that's a craft in itself. But storytelling is super important from a nucleus point of view for many different reasons. If you're a storyteller, you're going to want to be able to do that. My aperture was through acting, into behind, I suppose, the page or whatever. I think when you have an IP or a character as wonderful and as deliciously wicked as Venom, and you have such a huge talent like in my partner here, the opportunity to play and deepen the challenges that you can have as an actor, and also understand, against the canon of the huge amount of lore there is within the comic books, all the way from Tolmach through to Donnie and Ryan. It's like you have this wonderful space to play, but also challenge yourself on the screen too. So it's immersive. Obviously, it makes I revel more in playing the character because I'm deep in the fibers of it, if that makes sense.
Kelly, talk to me a little bit and the audience a little bit about where we find Eddie and Venom in this film. How are they doing? How's this relationship?
Yeah, we find them where we left them at the end of Venom 2. They've been exposed to the outside world because of the massive fight in the cathedral, and so now they're fugitives and they're on the run. So The Last Dance is kind of a road trip movie as they're chased by people from our world, but also people from another world. The longer they stay together, the more they realize that their being together is putting the whole world in jeopardy.
And one of the many things I've loved about these films is obviously surrounding Tom with the finest actors on the planet. And welcome to the Venom world, Chiwetel and Juno, guys. So we can start to peel back the layers a little bit. I feel like for the last decade, I talked to Chiwetel, he can never say anything about his characters, but now you can tell me a little bit. Can you say a little bit about who you play in this one, Chiwetel?
Yeah, I play, thank you. I play Rex Strickland, And, you know, he is a military man. He is incredibly stringent and forthright in dealing with these creatures and trying to hold this facility together. You know, we kind of work together in a way. We work in the same facility. There's a military side, there's a scientific side, which Juno runs, and we kind of struggle, I think.
We work together, but we don't agree about how we approach the work together.
We don't agree about anything.
At all.
Yeah.
Friction makes good drama. This is good. We should note also, and I think this room knows it, we've got a Dark Knight Rises reunion on stage here.
Yeah, but you wouldn't remember because we didn't work together.
I was like, who's here?
And I was in it very briefly, but I think also for me to get to be asked to be a part of this with you guys was something real, because I knew how much this meant to you, both from the ground up and from where it's birthed and where it's gone. And so I think immediately, as an actor, being asked to come and play with you guys on a passion project like this was something I was pretty blown away by. Nervous as hell, but I remember Kelly selling it to me, come and have fun. We have fun. And I was like, okay. And I think that's exactly what it was. You know, it's something really different for me. I know I've sort of dipped my toes in movies like this before, but I never got to spend the time that I did with these guys on a movie like this before.
How definitive, Kelly? Is this the last Venom movie, truly?
This is the last Venom movie. We always saw this as 3 pictures, and we wanted to tell Eddie and Venom's story in 3 movies, and the arc for Venom and Eddie closes here. But as you know, there are lots of symbiote stories in the canon, so there's lots of places to go, and maybe even there are a few Easter eggs in here that might start that journey off.
And I'm unemployed now.
We've also, look, it's from the start we've wondered Spider-Man and Venom, right? Is there still, do we still see a chance, even not in a Venom film, for those 2 characters to interact? Do you have hope for that in the future?
I would love to see Venom and Spider-Man, but who knows?
I would love to fight Spider-Man. I would like to fight him now.
Are you talking as Tom or as Venom right now?
Both.
Yeah.
I'm happy to fight Spider-Man today. Like, we set some rules, you know what I mean? And in a movie, 100%. I'm well up for it. So I would never say never on this, but you know, as Kelly says, we specifically were set up to create Venom and bring him to in a movie format, and that's what we've done. And The Last Dance is the final piece within that trilogy, and we're super excited about it.
We're also excited. A lot of talk about Null. What can we expect of Null in this film?
Null, this is just the introduction to Null. Obviously, he's a massive, massive character, so you could never do one and done with him. So this is just a little taster of Null. You'll get to meet him, and then what the future holds for him, who knows?
We're gonna, as we wrap up this amazing panel, thank you guys first for your time today. Congratulations on the movie. October 25th is coming very soon. But a movie ticket to see Venom: The Last Dance in theaters opening weekend. So make sure to get yours on the way out and see Venom: The Last Dance in IMAX opening weekend.